It's Haroon Qureshi here, and today we've got our next Zoom session. And what I'm really, really happy to see is every week there's more people coming on the call, which is amazing to see. Yeah. So those of you that were in the first call and then jumped on the second one, you're like, wow, there's more people here. And now we're on the third call, and mashallah, there's even more people here. So we've got a jam-packed community here being built, and it's amazing to see, mashallah. I think Mr. Zain's the only one who doesn't have his camera on. So if you can hear, brother, if you can put your camera on, that would be great. And then I'm just gonna put everyone else on mute that needs to be unmuted. Okay, got it. So there's a lot to go through on this session today. So what I want to start off with is just reminding you why we're here in the first place. Okay. The reason why we're here in the first place is because you're in a position where you want a new income stream. Okay. And the main reason is because you don't want to be in a position where you're mainly focused on working for somebody else, making them rich. Okay. Or making them money when you can do that for yourself. Now, today on my road, there was something that happened that I've never seen before. Okay. On my road, if you go on my road right now, there's writing on majority of the houses, including my house, okay, on the floor. And the reason there's writing on the floor is because our postman is leaving his job today. Okay. He's been in his job for 20 years. All right. And somebody in our group, on the group of our road, said he's leaving. Let's raise some money, do something nice for him. And to be honest, this postman is actually amazing. Like if you see him, he always welcomes you with a smile. Hi, how you doing? Like I don't know him personally, but like he just changes your state because he smile. He's a good person, and he's had such a positive impact on so many people with that positive energy. So the fact that after 20 years he's leaving the job, okay, he's left something where people actually feel it. Like, wow, this guy's even left. Like majority of the post people, you didn't even care. But the fact that this guy has given energy to every person, smiled at every person, like every people are raising money, buying him gifts, writing on the road his name, saying thank you. It blows my mind, and I can see why, because he's such an amazing person. However, then I really thought about it, and I thought this guy has been his job for 20 years, and tomorrow a new postman's going to come, and the company that hired him isn't is going to forget him after a week. They're going to forget him after a week, irrelevant of what he's done for them. He's going to be forgotten. All right. And a lot of you are in 9 to 5 jobs right now where you've been grinding year in and year out, right? Making somebody else rich. But this is the time that we're going to focus on making sure that we make money for ourselves now. And we build something that gives us that aspect of making our own self, our own boss. Okay. So we want to become our own boss. All right. So number one is the reason why is because there is a cap on how much money you can make in a job. Well, when you have your own business, no, there's no cap. So in this program, I want to make sure that we grow our income to earn more than you currently are in your 9 to 5 jobs. All right. The second aspect is to have that time freedom. Some of you right now, I can see somebody in an office with headphones on, right? I can see somebody driving right now, right? I can see a lot of you are even working and listening to this right now in your job, yeah. So we want to make sure that you're not only in a position where you're earning more money, but you are in control over your time, right? You're in control of what you want to do and where you want to go and when you want to wake up in the morning. All right. Now, the reason we focused on AI is because AI is something that is new, is something that is high in demand, and it's at the early stages. So for those of you who are going to be committed to this for the next 10 years, I am highly confident you're going to achieve something amazing. Okay. You're going to achieve something completely amazing compared to what you could do in other business ventures. All right. And the thing that I am more excited for and most excited for is what you see in front of you, is this community, right? Can everyone see each other? Can you just put a 1 in the comment section if you can? Like, is it just me? Only I can see everyone's faces, or put a 1 if you can see everyone else. Yeah, got it, right? So you can see other people like you that are in a similar position, that they're going through this journey. And inshallah, this is going to be the family that we're going to use to build businesses. All right. Now, the reason why I opened the doors for this whole program and try to give you as much valuable information and training and set everything up for you is because I wanted the community to be built so that we can work together and grow beyond even me and the program that I've developed, right? Some of you are going to build wildly profitable businesses, learn new things, you can share it with the rest of the group, right? So for me, this isn't just here's a course, all right? Go and figure it out. Come back and I'm going to ghost you after a few months and nothing gets achieved. This is let's learn together. Let's build a community where we can achieve something amazing. We can help each other earn money. And as many of us start earning more and more money and some are struggling, we need to help those people that are struggling, support them, handhold them, see what their challenges are. And together we move forward, we earn more income, and then we could use that wealth for benefiting not just ourselves, but we can use the power of that wealth to benefit our community, building more water wells, helping orphans, helping charitable causes that we want to help for. That is really where we want to take this. Okay. So that is the key factor. And this is probably the number one reason why this program is different from anything else, which is this is a community that we're building who's going to be there with each other month in, month out, year in, year out. Okay. And inshallah, we'll have events, we'll meet each other in person as well. And we're going to achieve some amazing, amazing things together, inshallah. Right. So now that I've just given everyone a bit of a reminder, I want everyone to sit up. I can see, I even saw some of you in bed. All right. What I want you to do is I want everyone to sit up for a moment, take a deep breath, get that energy, and I'm going to ask you some questions. Okay. I'm going to ask you some questions. All right. So everyone sit up, everyone take a deep breath, get your energy up. Question number one. Are you guys ready for my questions? Put a 1 in the comment section if you're ready for my questions.
Yes, cool. I'm ready.
You're ready. She's ready. She's ready, mashallah. Okay. All right. Maimuna's ready, mashallah. All right. Question number one. And there's a reason why I'm asking you these questions. I'll tell you afterwards. What are you happy about in your life right now? What are you happy about in your life right now? If there's something that really makes you happy in your life right now, what is it? Okay. I want you to really think of that emotion right now, that the happiness that that thing gives you. Okay. And if you're like really unhappy, like nothing in my life is happy right now, if you could be happy with something, what would it be? Like happy you're in this group, happy you met your children today, or like you spent time with your kids or your spouse, or something good happened at work or in the family. If there's something you could be happy about, what would it be? Take a moment to just embody that emotion for a moment. Okay. The next question I have for you is, what are you excited about? What are you excited about? If there's something that you could be excited about, what would it be? Something in your life, if you really were to think about it, if there was something that you would really think, you know what, this is really exciting me. I want you to just take that feeling for a minute and just feel that feeling, that thing that is giving you excitement is giving you. It might be that one of you maybe is having a baby coming down, in the family somewhere, or it might be something good's happening. Whatever it is, it might be this business that you're building that's giving you excitement. Whatever it is, I want you to embody that feeling for a moment, right? The next thing is, I want to ask you, what are you proud about right now? Proud. If there's something that you could be proud about, what would you be proud about? What is it that you've achieved in your life that makes you think, you know what? I did that, I've achieved that. It could be something at university. It could be the fact that, you've taken action on this program and you've done something you've never done before, right? If there's something that you could be proud about, what would it be? What is your proudest moment in your life? And I want you to embody that emotion for a moment. Okay. The next question is a very important one. What are you grateful for? What are you grateful for? If there's something that you could be grateful for right now, What is it? What is the thing that you're most grateful for right now in your life? All right. And what does that, the fact that you're grateful about that, what feeling does that give you? What emotion, what do you feel? I want you to feel that energy right now of feeling grateful. It could be your children, it could be your finances, it could be your family, it could be your parents, it could be the car you have, it could be that there's food on the table today, it could be something that recently happened that just made you think, Alhamdulillah, that's amazing. Okay. And the next question is, what is something that you're committed to? What is something that you're very committed to? And how does that make you feel? If there's something in your life that you're really committed, like I want to give more in charity, I've got this project or this business, or the fact that you're a mom or a dad and you're developing your kids or whatever, what is something that you're really committed to achieving in your life? Okay. I want you to have that feeling for a minute. So going back to those emotions, just for a second, remember the happiest moment in your life. It could be when your child was born. It could be when you were married. It could be you helping somebody, whatever it is. Just have that feeling for a minute of happiness. What is the most time that you were most excited? I want you to go back to that point and feel excited. Get that emotion for a moment on that day of exactly what was happening when you were most excited. Now go back to the day you were most proud. Just get yourself in that state of, imagine you were there right now, feeling that feeling of proud, how your body was, how your breathing was, how your eyes were, get that feeling right now. What are you most grateful for? What is the number one time you felt the most grateful? Go back to that point. Go back to that moment right now and experience as if you're there right now. And go back to the happiest moment in your life. Go back into that emotion where you are enjoying yourself, having a good time, being happy, whatever it was. And I want you to have that moment there for a moment. Okay. So now that I've taken you down a journey of asking you questions and getting you to reflect on these things, the question is, why have I got you to do that? Okay. Now there is a reason why I've got you to do that. All right. If any of you saw the last booster session that I did, one of the things is I had balloons, if you remember. And one of the things I said is, when you build this business, when you start building the business, that balloon, your mind is going to expand like a balloon's going to expand. You've been having a set way of thinking in a 9 to 5 routine job, day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, year in and year out. Whereas as you start building this business, you're going to start expanding your mind and your mindset is going to grow. When you start earning getting your first client, your first income coming in, it's going to grow. Once you made your first 1,000, it's going to grow. Once you made your first 10,000, that mindset's going to grow. Okay. Your mind is going to grow. And 1 year, while you're on this session from 1 year from now, you're going to realize you're a completely different version of yourself than you are right now, because that mind has completely grown. It's been stretched. It's moved into a different direction. Okay. And that is why you're going to be a different person and inshallah, a much more improved version. Now, the reason why I've asked those questions for you and got you to think about those questions is because I want you to learn one lesson on this session today, which is what you focus on will grow. What you focus on in your life is the thing that will grow, like that balloon, like your mindset going into this business. Okay. Now, the reason why I chose this to be a key factor of this session today is because your mindset, the amount of you focus on coming on this program and taking action on it and making this a big part of your life, that is going to define how successful you're going to be. Okay. And one thing I want you to understand is we have to brainwash you. We have to wash your brain outside of the old way of thinking into the new way of thinking, away from poverty mindset and a mindset of scarcity and a mindset of a 9 to 5 and I'm not good enough and everything online's a scam and what if I lose money and all those little doubts that come in your brain. Or you focus on the new mindset of, wow, I just set up my first logo. Wow, I just set up my first website. Wow, I'm in a community of amazing people. Okay. So what you focus on is going to grow. All right. And the most important factor to add to that, the more you focus on this business, the more it's going to grow. Let me tell you something that's going to blow your mind. Okay. Now, there is a sister in the group that messaged me. Okay. And she said, look, she said something that was giving me some bad news. She said, I just wanted to say I'm really sorry, but I just had a miscarriage. Okay. She just lost her baby after 3 months of having, being pregnant for the first time. And she goes, I'm really sorry. I need a couple of days break. I'll be back in a couple of days. I was like, what? What? This sister, number one, please do make dua for her. She's an amazing sister in the community. Please do make lots of dua for her now. And, when you do pray, mashallah, she's very strong minded. She understands that, it's a test from Allah. But look at her mindset. She's like, she saw this opportunity so important that even in her toughest times, she's thinking about how quickly she can get back into action. Right. And I said to her, please take your time, please recover. Obviously, she may have some medications and stuff. And, I've pushed her to take her time. But I was just blown away from her mindset. She said 3 days. And I'm like, wow, like, please don't. Yeah. And then I see some people in this community who I have to send a voice message to on the WhatsApp group and say, what is happening? What are you doing? And they're like, sorry, life happened and I got a bit busy with life. Right. um and I have to push them to take action. All right. So the point being is, what I want everyone to get into understand is that, number one, your brain is like a balloon. What you focus on is going to grow. So I want to make sure you focus every single day on this, right? When you wake up in the morning, put your goal. I want to make 3K a month, 5K a month, 10K a month, whatever it is, 100K a month. Write it every single day on your phone when you wake up and you're having breakfast. Wire your brain towards it, okay? Instead of listening to the probably are not beneficial things you're listening to, I want you to listen to things that are going to motivate you positively. It could be the replays of these booster sessions. Go online, go and start listening to podcasts about AI. Okay, the industries and the niches you've selected, go on YouTube, search them, listen to what people are using, are creating in that space, and what they're learning and what they're teaching. Okay, go to your niche, learn what's happening in your niche, start molding your brain day in and day out, day in and day out, and your brain is going to start being wired, and your mind's going to expand. And if you focus on this, you're going to make money. All right. Quick one. Look around your room for a second. Look around your room or wherever you are. Spot everything that is brown. So have a look around. Okay, that's brown. Okay, anything else? Okay, I can see something else that's brown. Find like a couple of things that are brown for a minute. Okay, you're looking around for brown things. Okay, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Everyone close their eyes. Sonia, you're not closing your eyes. Kudra, you're not closing. I can see you guys cheating. Okay, so what I want you to do is tell me everything in your room that is blue. Look at for things that are blue. Okay. Now I want you to open your eyes for a minute. Okay. Now that exercise, very quick one, was just to show you when your mind is looking at something, that's what it's going to be attracted to, not what else is around it, right? So when you bought your car that you're driving, you started seeing that car everywhere, didn't you? Oh, look, there's that car, there's that car. Before that, you probably didn't even see it. Your mind is going to attach and focus on, they call it the law of attraction. Yeah. When you start focusing so much on business and growing and money and mindset and development, personal development, it's going to start attracting yourself towards that. I bet you when you join this, before you join this program, you didn't even care, most of you, about AI, right? I bet you since you've joined it, you're like, oh, this TikTok comes up and it's about AI. This post came up about AI. You're things are starting to attract in your life to do with this. Why? Because that mindset's there now, right? Awesome. Okay, next point. What else did I want to go through? Okay, I'm going to tell you a quick story, final story. Okay, and then we're going to jump into jump into you guys' world and we're going to talk. Okay. So there was a time I was traveling with a sheikh. Okay. And this sheikh, somebody of knowledge, he loved bike riding. Okay. I never did bike riding in my life before. Okay. So this sheikh, he's done bike riding and he took me up to some hills and he's like, let me, come, let's do bike riding. And he gave me a bike, right? I've never done it before. And he gave me one advice. Okay, this was so many years ago, but he gave me this advice. Okay, somebody's off mute. Who's off mute? Mahmoud, I want to mute you. Make sure you're mute. Cool. All right. So he gave me an advice, which was look at where you want to go, not where you don't want to go. All right. Because if you focus on where you don't want to go, the bike will start going to where you don't want to go. So when you start seeing trees that you could hit into, don't look at the trees, look at the path that you need to take to go where you want to go. Okay? That is how you drive the bike without crashing. All right? So then he took me up at the top of a hill and he drove down this hill really fast, and somebody else that was there drove down really fast, and I'm sitting there on a bike, never ridden a bike before. Okay, or maybe I have a little bit. So I start going down this bike. I'm going down this hill. Speed's coming. I'm starting to get more speed. What should I do? I'm looking at the guys. I'm about to hit them. I forget about the advice. Focus on not where I don't want to go, but focus on where I want to go. What happens? I focused on where I didn't want to go. I crashed into one of their bikes. I fell over, did a roly-poly, and I broke the bikes that he borrowed me and the guy who I crashed into. Okay. Same thing about life. Okay. What you need to do, you need to have a vision in your mind. Okay. Of where you want to go. You need to start implanting that in your mind and stop focusing. Like, for example, somebody is messaging me about, oh, what if I don't get clients? Okay. What about if you do get clients? That's a better thing to focus on. Instead of focusing on what couldn't happen, focus on what you can happen. That's what I mean. Like, your brain in this program is going to take you away and put bakwas in your mind and start directing you towards other areas it shouldn't. All right. So I want you to focus on going. I focus on where you want to go. And inshallah, with that said, focus on the vision of what you want to create for your life, for your family, for the future. And inshallah, we're all going to crush it. And we're going to be there for each other to make sure each one of us is going to crush it, inshallah. Cool. All right. What I want everyone to do before we jump in, just comment below. What was the most valuable thing I just shared with you for yourself? What did you just take? When I said find something that's brown, Akil said I'm brown. just take a moment just to take what is one lesson that you feel that you just took from what I said that you can take away. It's good to just write it down because it starts engraving in your mind more, right? So focus, commitment, manifestation, focus on where you want to go, focusing on the good. All right. Focus is the most valuable thing, where you want to grow. And as mentioned, the thing that you focus most on is the thing that's going to grow. If you focus on failing and what's wrong, you're going to fail. If you focus on succeeding, that's going to go. All right. Cool. Okay. So I've done something a little bit different to previous sessions. Is I know some of you are going to jump in and want to get some feedback. So I've made a small list of people that have sent me things, and then I can jump in and get some feedback from there. Cool. Okay. I just realized there's 2 pages of students now, mashallah. Wow. Okay, got it. I thought there was only 1 page. There's more of you than I thought. Okay, so we've got Mahmoud. Okay, these Muhammad, Faduma, Akil. All right, everyone that's got the hasn't got a camera on, put the camera on. All right, Sonia, let's start with yourself. Sonia, and sorry to just like chuck that in you. All right, can you just remind me the name of your brand?
Yeah, it's Estate Edge AI.
Oh, perfect. I've got that up and running. So let me just go ahead and share my screen. Got it. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Cool. This is your website, correct?
Yes.
All right. Cool. Okay. So firstly, well done on the hard work that you've put in. I think this the fact that I've pushed you to take action, and you've taken some really good action here. And you've created something, and you've put a lot of effort in, which is really good to see.
Thank you.
What I like about it so far is I can see that there's like a good brand slowly being built. Like you've kind of got a bit of a gold color, a white color, a black color. The kind of look and feel is very kind of more premium because you've got kind of buildings there and things like that. So I can see what you're trying to do and the thing that you're trying to create, right? So that's really, really cool, really awesome. So in terms of my feedback, there's a few things. So number one, this bar at the top is very big. Okay. It might be because of this image is a square. So and that kind of can happen when you put the logo at the top. But what I would do is maybe make crop the top and the bottom so it's a
Okay.
bit smaller, and then try to maybe just lessen the size, or maybe try put this sign on the side. Might work, might not. That's totally your preference, right? Also, these buttons should go kind of sideways, and the call booking. So there's a lot of like black space. So we just want to make sure it looks really nice and premium. Okay. The second thing is I think this looks a little bit different to the way I've set it up on the system. So like, for example, I know this is somebody else's that I'm going to review, but you can see there's like maybe it's kind of similar. Hold on. I think it's just the colors. Yeah. So you've got like the difference is this is not got a background color, whereas you've put like a black box behind this one, right?
Yeah, it's because when I did it in black and white, you can't see the writing, so that's why I changed the background color.
Got it. Okay. So what it probably is the formatting, right? So what I mean by that, if you can see, there's a line here, and then underneath it, there's just one word. Do you see, right?
Yeah.
Same thing here. It's very difficult to read this. This button is very hard to kind of see. There's not a button here, or there is a little bit here, right? But I would maybe make this a bit more cleaner. Yeah. Format it a little bit better. And like what you can do is you can screenshot it and give it to ChatGPT and say, how can I make this look even better and more professional? And it will guide you, do this, do this, do this, maybe try this font, and so on and so forth, right?
Okay.
Just a side tip, but I feel that this needs to be formatted in a way that looks more professional. This needs to be cleaned up. Also, if I zoom into this image, it's very pixelated. Can you see?
Yeah.
Right? So you need a better quality image there as well. All right. And also these bullet points, if your brand is more gold, like, have a bit of consistency. And here's an opportunity for a nicer image that is like to do with property, for example. Right.
Okay.
And maybe make the background of the button like gold here, potentially.
Yeah, I just can't change, the little red bits because I was having problems getting rid of the red bits on all the different pages. So
Got it. Okay. If it's not in the training, just double check. I'm pretty sure I did that, or you might. What it is in fact, let me just show you. Let me just show you. All right. Website. All right. Everyone can still see my screen, right?
yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. All right. So so the one thing about the system is there's like you'll see different boxes, right? So for example, I think you need to click on this one, and then you've got you'll just have to find maybe icon color, and then there you go. That's it.
Okay.
Cool?
Cool.
Easy. All right, perfect. Cool. All right. So I would take that advice and take it from there for the moment, inshallah. So how are you finding the program so far? How are you finding the experience of going through everything, the training, taking the action? How are you finding everything so far?
Yeah, no, it's fun. I'm enjoying the course so far. The modules are quite straightforward. Obviously, there's a few technical things that, I've not done stuff before. So I'm just learning as I'm going along. But yeah, it's nice and easy to follow and really straightforward. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to the end and seeing what happens.
Got it. Awesome. And I think if I remember correctly, like you're initially quite skeptical because you've never done anything like this before, right?
Yeah, and I thought when I was looking at websites and different companies, like AI is already a really big thing. So a lot of companies are already doing it, and a lot of companies have got things in place. So I was a bit skeptical as to, you know, is it gonna work? You know what I mean? But I suppose time will tell.
Yeah. So the key thing is the fact that you've seen other people succeed with it shows it's gonna work, right? So if you remember this whole session, what was the half an hour I tried to drill in everyone's mind? Right? If you remember, it was what you focus on is gonna grow, right? So inshallah, like sometimes you gotta almost delude yourself if you need to, right? Instead of focusing on let's see if it's gonna work, like it's gonna work. I'm gonna make it happen, right? Even if let's say worst case scenario, the AI doesn't sell, let's assume, yeah, I can give you 100 things to sell other companies, right? You've learned how to build a brand, how to build a website, you've how to set up the foundation, you've started learning how the whole steps that you need, okay, and you've executed on that, all right. So now that you've got a brand, you've got an identity, now you can go to other companies and start making offers for them. You're gonna absolutely love the module when I get you to the module, get your first client, right? Because you're gonna realize, was it that easy? Okay. So inshallah, just focus on not let's see if it's gonna work. Be like, this is gonna work. I'm gonna make it happen. Even if Haroon's a loser and he the course ends up being crap and I hate him and I don't even like him anyway, right? But irrelevant of Haroon and the program, I'm gonna make this work. That's the mindset you need to have, right? You're doing really, really well. You're progressing amazingly well. So keep it up, and we'll crush it. And inshallah, 1 year from now, I said on the webinar that we'll have, watch yourself and you realize you're a different mindset, right? The question's not going to be, is it going to work or not? It's, all right, how can I grow more my income? How can I scale it further? That will be a different conversation, right? Okay. All right. Faduma, Assalamu alaikum, Faduma. Can I just have you off mute for 1 second?
Alaikum assalam.
Okay, Faduma, sorry, I wanted to, sorry, I know I've disturbed you at a difficult time.
Yeah, no worries.
Can you show us your mug? Because I just saw your
mug.
Oh,
my mug, yes.
It's
that Pokemon mug.
That is the coolest mug ever. I need
Thank you.
I need to get one of those. My kids are obsessed with Pokemon, so I'm gonna need to get a Pokemon. Anyway, sorry for Duma. I just was disturbing.
No worries.
For no reason there. Ignore me. Okay. Who is next in the house? We've got let me see. Fizza. Is Fizza on the call? Fizza. Is Fizza on the call? Okay. Fizza's not on the call. Fizza was somebody that do you know what? I'm gonna review Fizza's work anyway. Hopefully Fizza will see the replay. Okay. This was, I believe, maybe it wasn't. Do you know what? I'm just so I don't accidentally review the wrong person's stuff. I'm not gonna do Fizza because I might be thinking it's Fizza and it's not. Okay. Let's jump into the next person. Bismillah. Okay. Nkonsana. I'm pretty sure I saw Nkonsana.
Yes.
Yes, my brother. How are you doing?
I'm well, sir. How are you?
Good. You're not in front of the window this time.
No. I just turned around.
Good stuff. Can you remind me the name of your brand?
Dental, the one that you just showed before.
There you go. I showed the right one, yeah?
Yeah.
Got it. See, I'm prepared today. I'm prepared.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, let's jump into this. So number one is, I would say the same issues a little bit there as well, that it's taking up quite a bit of space. What you can do to make it look a bit better is increase the size of this text.
Okay.
Right? Increase the size of this text. Also,
Okay.
even in your logo, it's quite hard to see. Okay. So maybe what you could do is you can make this tooth smaller and then put the writing on the side, like Dental Bot and Solutions. Do you see?
Okay.
Right. So
I
that might clean up the logo. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Second thing is maybe so you've got green and you've got yellow. This is a little bit hard to read. So maybe just clean it up a little. Maybe maybe make the text a little bit bigger. Try unitalicing it, changing it up a
Okay.
little bit.
All right.
The third thing is so this text is different to this text. I think I'm pretty certain the font. So just
Yeah.
try to have something consistent so that there's a bit of a consistent feel to it. Okay. The next thing is so like I can see like it. Okay. The next thing is with these icons, you've got a clown.
Okay.
Was there a reason why you used a clown? Just curious. Just curious to know your thinking.
I was just trying to look at the excitement of using AI.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
And the clown gives that excitement.
I was thinking.
Got it. Okay. So what I would say is the images are a little bit cartoony, right? Whereas
Okay.
the type of people that you're going to be looking at, they're going to be dentists, right? So
Yeah.
have a look at a few dentist websites, look at the look and feel of it. Like this image here is not the right type of image, like a cartoon one. That's going to align with them. Okay. Same
Okay.
here. It's kind of an email automation. And then, so you want to use kind of better images. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Okay. So like I said, just have a look at like dentists websites and have a look at the look and feel. Let's have a look at some dentists just for the sake of it. All right. So you can see their kind of look and feel. Look at, maybe have a look at a few, the type of
Okay.
images, the type of text, but the kind of professionalism they kind of get with it. No one's using cartoons, right?
All right.
There's no, yeah. So just maybe change up the images, add a little, look at this one. This one looks pretty cool, right? So just have a look around and
All
get
right.
get a little bit of inspiration.
Okay. No, I get that.
Got it?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Got it. Okay. So also, again, maybe a better image here, not a cartoon, maybe something
Okay.
professional. And also you've kind of got this yellow here and you've got it here. Maybe stick to like a green, maybe, or like maybe 2 colors or something. Maybe you could do 3. But like, for example, the logo here, you've got like yellow, then white, then green. So you want to ideally have it where the background of this logo is the same color as what's
Okay. Yeah.
so it makes it look a bit cleaner. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Is that cool? Any other questions on your front?
Not on this part. I think what you have just highlighted, I think I agree with it, but not on that part. There is a part that I had a few challenges with.
Got it. Okay. Amazing. Got it. How are you finding the training so far? How are you finding the experience of building this business?
No, it's exciting. Of course, the issues of just having challenges just to navigate the few buttons here and there, how to put what. But I think after trying so many times to change things, to do work around, I began to get confidence to say, oh, okay, you can click here, you can click here, this happens, yeah. And I think also I was just under pressure to make sure that I at least have got a presentation to show you. I was putting myself under pressure, but I think I'm beginning to be confident to navigate in terms of which buttons to press and what. Yeah. And also maybe I had also the same feeling like Sonia to say, is this gonna work? Many companies are moving to AI. They've adopted this AI, but maybe with your presentation of focus, what if it works? It will work. It will work. It will work. It will work. It's beginning to change the perception. Yeah.
Got it. Awesome. So yeah, I think one thing to take into the situation is like it's a learning curve for everyone, right?
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
people are going to get it quicker. Some people are going to take a little bit more time, right?
Yeah.
So I want you to be in a position where you take it as a learning experience, and the more you do it, the more easier it's going to become, right? A bit like driving, right? When you first sat in behind a car, you were nervous. Everyone's nervous. What shall I do? This, that, and the other. And then as you start driving, then you realize it becomes second nature, and that's how you're finding this program and the actions. You're taking actions. It's a learning curve, and then you're becoming confident because you're realizing it's not that difficult. Right?
Yeah.
Awesome, good stuff. All right, Nkonsa, awesome stuff. What
Yeah, I might have to jump out maybe at 7 because I'm going to a work.
No problem.
Yeah, but
No
I'll just
problem.
stick around for a few minutes.
Yeah, please do. Akil, is Akil in the house? Akil, you've got your hand up. Akil bhai, Assalamu alaikum. Can you
Walaikum salam rahmatullahi barakatuh. How you doing, brother? You okay?
Yeah, good. Can you unhand yourself for a second? Oh, not unhand. Put your webcam on.
I've got my okay. 1 second.
Go on. Let's see your beautiful face, inshallah. Mashallah. Got it. So Akil, I want you to share something with everyone. I don't know why you. What was the reason you had your hand up, by the way?
There's a couple of things I want to.
Before you do that, sorry. Okay, can you share with everyone what you said to me yesterday about when you went to get a haircut? Oh, by the way, your haircut looks clean, mashallah.
No, it's my son's haircut. I took my son for a haircut.
Oh, my bad. Your hair, fine. Your hair still looks good, bro.
Yeah. Thank you.
Share with everyone for a minute what you told me yesterday.
Yeah. So I took my. I took my son for a haircut yesterday, and basically when I was sitting there, he was getting his haircut. The barbers who were cutting the hair, there's 3 people there, and every single person was busy cutting someone's hair. And I noticed that the phone was ringing, and as it was ringing, no one was answering the phone. So I asked the barber who was cutting my son's hair, I gone, does your phone always ring like that? And you miss calls? He's gone, yeah, all the time. He's gone, especially when we get clients, always busy here. I gone, okay, so does that basically means that you're losing customers, right? And appointments? He says, yeah. Then I asked the question, I gone, well, how would you feel if you had someone there taking the call, answering the call, or replying to your messages, and booking in appointments without anyone answering the calls? And he was like, well, who wouldn't want that? And this was my perfect opportunity to then talk about AI. And inshallah, next week, Monday, I'm going to see the gaffer and to sign him up on becoming a first client of mine, inshallah.
Mashallah, bro. That's amazing. That's amazing, mashallah. Good stuff.
So the ultimate thing about that is that everywhere you go, you'll always find opportunities. Even if you go to your local, for the ladies, if they go to the local hairdressers or the salons and everything, you'll always find an opportunity to speak about AI. I think it's a fantastic model, and there's plenty of scope in there for everyone to make something out of it if you commit to it, inshallah.
Yeah, so that's amazing, man. That's amazing, bro. Thank you so much for sharing that. And the reason why I wanted to bring that up is because one of the things that Nkonsa said is like so many companies are already on AI and this, that, and the other, right? Where the reality is 80 to 90% of medium-sized businesses, okay, they haven't implemented AI. They don't even know how to do it, nor do they have time to even go and try to figure it out. So they're going to need us, right? So at the moment, we're just at the start. This year, they're still just developing the technology, right? I know the things that they're going to develop by next year. I know there's one thing that they're developing in right now, in our system that we have, that once that is launched, I'm telling you, it's going to be a game changer for everyone here, right? It's going to be so easy because it's going to make people so much money, okay? And very few people are going to have that in position, right? So the opportunities are insane, okay? I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to let it be released, and then I'm going to introduce you to it when the time is right, right? But the point being is opportunities are everywhere. When you actually start talking to businesses, then you realize a lot of these business owners are dumb. I'm actually sorry to say this, but they what business owners are good at is normally executing on the actual work. Okay. They're not good at sales and marketing. So when you're going to come in and you're going to position yourself, I'm telling you, you're going to be in a position where they're going to be impressed with what you have to offer. All right, cool. Akil, there's a few other things you wanted to say. Do you want to say them, or shall I move on to the next?
Yeah, just one more question about the website. Do you think it's a good idea to add in their testimonials or reviews onto the website?
Yeah, for sure. If you've got testimonials and reviews, then yeah, why not? That's a massive one. Yeah, cool. But I'm gonna show you how to get even more of those as well in the coming modules and so forth. But yeah, if you've got testimonials and stuff, like I think if I remember correctly, you did like some SMMA stuff. You had to you do a few things. So if anyone has a business from before where they've done some work and they've said, oh, this person's really good person and they've done some good stuff, then for sure, like share that out, right? Cool. Okay, the next person is, let's put let's jump into, how do I mute you? Yeah, Akil's on mute now. Cool. Okay. All right. Okay, so what Faduma. Where's Faduma gone? Faduma. Assalamu alaikum, Faduma.
Hi.
How's it going?
Alaikum assalam.
Got it. Okay. So Faduma, let's jump into your website. Can you remind me what is your website called?
It's called Listing Labs AI.
Got it. Found it.
Okay.
Cool. Can you see my screen? Is this your website?
Yes, that's me.
Awesome. Okay. Firstly, well done for all the action you're taking. I can see, you've been working really, really hard and you've been grinding out, going through the training, taking a lot of action, which is really, really amazing to see. So well done on what you've done so far. So there's a few things I would say in terms of the website. Okay. So number one is, I would put okay, where do I start? So firstly, the top banner, again, there's a lot of black space at the top and possibly at the bottom as well. Okay. I can see at the moment you've got like a logo which is kind of black and gold. So you're building something there. And you want to, and yeah, so what I would say is there's a lot of space at the top and bottom. So in a similar way, you want to just make sure that it's a little bit more aligned, right, at the top and bottom. Yeah.
Okay.
Second thing is there's a lot of black. Yeah, I'm just gonna mute you a little bit. Just yeah. So there's a lot of black. Okay. So what you want is, you like this here, you want to have a banner that is there as well. Or some sort of banner design that is there. So that it's not really, really black, right? And what you do is you've got like gray writing on a black background. So it's very hard to see as well. Okay. Again, this needs a little bit more formatting. Again, turn these icons gold as well, and these bits gold. Have a bit more of a nicer image. Well, it's very small. There's a lot of space around it. So just make sure that the images align. And at the bottom here, you'll see you've got like your logo and it's kind of squashed up. So that needs to be fixed, and it's on a white background. So just make sure whatever the background is the same color as the background, right? So that is some pointers there, right? Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes complete sense.
Perfect, got it. Do you have any other questions, or is that enough for you to go away with?
I have one other question. So one of the modules you're talking about making a Facebook group, like a Facebook page, account. So if I already have a Facebook account, can I use that for the business, or should I just create a total new one?
No, please do use your old one. So don't create a new one. Yeah. So again, so a lot of that is just for the background settings, right? The reason why is because Facebook purchased WhatsApp. Facebook purchased WhatsApp, I believe. So some of the things that just to get approval from, you need there as well, right? So that's why that's there. Is that any other questions?
No, that's everything. Thank you.
Got it. Well, how are you finding Faduma, how are you finding the training so far? How are you finding the experience on the program so far?
I'm finding it very good. I'm a little slow at the pace right now, just getting to familiarize myself with the whole making websites and stuff like that. I've never done that before. So, but I find it's getting easier the more I do. Like the brother said before me, the more I do, the more confidence I'm building. So I'm trying out a lot more stuff, which is really good.
Awesome, Jazakallah khair. Good stuff. Well done for the effort.
Jazakallah.
I know you've been doing really well. So that's awesome stuff. Got it. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, let's see who else was there. Who else? So you've got Faduma. Is Goda here? Is Goda in today's call, or is she not in today's call? I don't think she's in today's call. That's fine. So we've got Hamza with the U. Do we have Hamza with the U? Hamza. Did he come on today's call? No, he didn't. Okay. Do we have Hamza with an A? Hamza Zaman. Is he in the house?
Yeah, I'm here.
Where is Hamza Zaman? I can't see him. Where?
I'm here.
There's too many people. Where?
I'm here. I don't know why.
Ah, there you are. I
Yeah.
spotted you. Mashallah, there's so many faces. Yeah. Good stuff. Got it. Okay. So bro, can you share your screen? If I don't think you can, because I think you're on your phone, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm on my phone. Yeah.
Okay.
Share
That's fine.
screen. Yeah, no, it said I can share screen.
You can share your screen. Can you
Yeah,
share your
let's see if it works.
Go on, see if it works. Is it your mobile?
Yeah, does it work?
I believe so, yeah. So if you can just go ahead and share the image that you've got there, yeah? Cool. Okay.
This was the logo that I made.
Got it. Okay, awesome stuff. So just to give some feedback, what I would say is I think you've done very well in terms of creating something and learning the skills to get everything developed. The one feedback I would say with this logo is there's a lot going on.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
There's a lot going on. So number one, like you've got this arrow going from bottom to right, and then you've got this RE text at the top with lines through it, and then you've got text revenue engine, and then in smaller sales growth. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, like there's, and then you've got a box around it as well.
Yeah.
Right? So what I would say is simplify it and have a look at some logos that are more simple and a little bit more I think you're moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
But like I said, you know what, just try this out for fun. Upload it to ChatGPT and say, give me feedback on this logo, right? You can even ask ChatGPT, can you remake this logo for me? It might even do it, yeah? I don't know if the engine's that good, but I know they recently updated. They might just give you the logo, right?
Yeah, sometimes it is a bit generic with the answers, so that's why I just get an idea and then I'll just go from there.
For sure, yeah. So I think give it a try, and it will give some guidance. But I would say try something a little bit more simple. Have a look at some competitors and see what you can go.
I've seen a few with the reason why I added the arrow in the first place was it's mimicking like a graph, so to speak, from the bottom to the top. Because I've seen a few that have that, because the rest they have like your basic buildings and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's the only reason I added that.
Yeah, it's like the lines going up, and then you've got the RE as well.
Okay.
That's what makes it look like a lot, if that makes sense.
So would you say to get rid of the lines that are going through the R and E?
Because you've got RE, then you've got revenue engine, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So you could maybe try take off revenue engine,
Okay.
and then put RE and then sales growth underneath that, right? And make it a bit bigger so it's aligned.
Yeah.
So it's aligned with the beginning of the R and the end of the E.
Yeah.
And maybe take off the arrow going upwards, and then so you've just got RE and then you got sales growth. I think that would look more premium and look more simplistic, and it will look pretty good.
Would you say keep the lines in the R and E or not? Just get rid of them as well.
No, keep it. If you've just got R and E and then sales growth, then maybe. Or what you could do if you were able to is maybe, I don't know if it's a bit complicated, but you could make the lines like an arrow going upwards. But
that's what I was trying to do, but it didn't work as much.
And like for example, the white line in the R is thicker than the one in the E. See?
Yeah.
So yeah, just have a look around it, play around
Okay.
with it, and
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
say
no, I will do.
just dumb it down, simplify it, and it
Yeah.
should look a little bit nicer, inshallah.
No, that's fine. That's perfect. And
Oh,
then
awesome.
we'll go from there. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, if you unshare your screen, and other than that, how are you finding the training so far? How are you finding the experience?
And no,
Getting
alhamdulillah,
started.
the support is it means a lot, because like say for instance I'm stuck on something and I need some sort of guidance on everything, I can just message the chat, and either you or Usman will get back to me and tell me this is the reason why you're stuck on this, and you can go look and learn on this specific thing.
Got it. Awesome, bro. Appreciate it, inshallah. Cool. So there's some communication in the chats as well. Got it. Okay. So I want just a quick question for everyone in the chat. Is there anybody that just joined this week? Is there anyone that joined this week? I know there's maybe some of you may have joined this week into the program or whatever it is. You got okay. No, just say yes if you've just joined this week. If not, I think some of you, because you've been here now, you're coming to the webinars. We let some more people in yesterday, so I'm just checking if anyone knew that was there. Okay, can you put in one? And the second thing, I just want to double check with everyone. If you could just take a moment just to comment this. If you've opened your account with the Profit Machine Go High Level system, which is the system we use to build the website and everything that's there, can you put a 1 in the comment section? And if you haven't yet done that, can you press 2? So I just want to see if there's anybody that's there that hasn't done it just yet. So yeah, just comment in the comment section 1 or 2 if you've done that yet. I can't see the comments. Is it just me or am I seeing? Oh, okay. All right. For some reason, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, cool. Ahmed's first time. Got it. Okay, cool. So Abdul Mamoon hasn't got it yet. Boom, Dika. Okay. A lot of you have got it, and there's quite a few of you that haven't got your account with the Profit Machine just yet. Okay, cool. What I want you to do after this call, or even now, is go ahead and create your account with the Profit Machine system. Okay. I'm going to send you the link now, and what you'll see, it's pretty simple. If you haven't got yourself an account with the Profit Machine Go High Level system, just go ahead now, click that link, create yourself an account. As mentioned on the thing, there's no cost as of now. You get a whole trial of it, you get a free experience, so you can get started, right? The reason why I want to push you to do that now is because I've seen some people are delayed in it, right? And they're watching the videos, but they're not taking any action, right? And that is like going to a football match and looking on the stands and saying, supporting your team, well done, yes, good stuff, right? But you're not playing the game, okay? You're not on the pitch making the shots. So you've seen a lot of the people here today, they're in there playing, making the shots, they're taking action, and they're building and they're growing, and they're going to see week in, week out, they're growing and taking action. All right. So if you're in a position where you haven't got yourself the account just yet, make sure you go in and get signed up now, because that means you're in the game. Okay. That means you can now start building your website, your brand. You can start moving forward. All right. So I've posted the link in the group. I'll do it one more quick time just for anyone that needs it. Just go there, put in the details. You've got the trial there. Jump in, start taking action so that you can start building and start being on the pitch rather than on the stands. Cool. All right. Awesome. Before we jump off, does anyone have any other questions? Anyone want to jump in and fire away questions, comments, anything? We've got a bit of time that you can jump in. So feel free to do.
Me.
Yes,
Dia.
Dia, bye. Assalamu alaikum, Dia.
Yeah,
How's it going?
alaikum salam. Alhamdulillah, all good. I just want this question, I've been thinking about it for a while. So, as you know, my niche is dentistry, and at the beginning of this live, someone else showed that they're doing the same niche. I was thinking, because you gave us like a template, a lot of us are going to have like very similar websites. So if someone comes across my website and then someone comes across another brother's website, for example,
Hmm.
if they do notice the similarities, do you think that's I don't know, because I've been thinking maybe to like change up a lot of my template just so it's not very similar.
Got it. Good question. So there's a few things, right? A really good question. I'm happy you've asked it, right? So point number one, and this is what somebody asked as well in one of the WhatsApp groups, which was like, I've seen other people do a niche. Maybe I don't do that niche, right? The reality is, if we all chose one niche, okay, and we all done well, we all selected the same niche, there will be enough money for everyone. Okay, so even if we all chose the same niche and we all went there, there's tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of businesses within any given niche. Will not even be a drop in the ocean. Okay, so that's point number one. All right, point number two is what you said is, okay, well, what if somebody finds like a template of mine and somebody else finds it a little bit similar, right? So what you're gonna see is the leads that I'm gonna get you to contact are going to be different to leads that other people are going to contact. Okay, so you're going to be, once you're ready to start launching to the actual customers, there is a module called Get Your First Client. Okay, and I have an amazing strategy to get leads come in for you to get started with, and it's going to be done in a way that doesn't necessarily step on anyone else's toes. Okay, so I know that doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, but when you get to the module, you would realize, okay, there's nothing for me to worry about, right? There's a lot of information I do hold back from you guys as of now because I don't want to overwhelm with information, but a lot of your questions that you may have, like how am I going to get customers and all those things, I've already thought about the answers to those, and I've already provided a solution to those things as well, right? So when you get to the point of selling, it will explain to you exactly how to get clients, and you're gonna start off locally. Okay, there'll be a local process and a very simple way to start gathering leads to contact. And a lot of the students are in very different locations, so it's highly unlikely that you're gonna have that issue there. Okay, and even worst case scenario, let's say it does happen to one potential client, there's 1,000 clients out there that it's not, they won't see that issue. Do you see my point, right? So I wouldn't worry too much about this stage. I would just say get yourself in a position to start selling and getting the lead flow and connecting with the leads, and then inshallah you'll be in a really good position from there, inshallah, right? And like another thing is your main concern was the template. Am I right?
Yeah, like it was, basically like a lot of it would have been the same because you already set it up for us, but I did
Got it.
manage to try my best to change it up anyway.
Cool. So let me show you some even more magic, right? So the reason why I gave you a template is I created a template which was really aligned towards an agency. Okay. Now, once you've got, and the reason why I kept it all the same was because I wanted to make sure that I can teach everyone in a very simple way with minimum things as different as possible. All right. But what you can do, sorry, Sonia, I'm on your account at the moment. So delete this if I do it. I didn't think I shouldn't.
No
You can go
worries.
You can go to website, click new website. Look at this, bro. Templates. Okay, look at this. Your jaw's gonna drop. Dentist. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, just these are done for you, right? Look at that. AI dentistry, whatever, right? You've got, so look at that. Yeah, you've got all of this as well that is already done for you. You can jump in and you can choose something different, right? The reason why I gave you an initial template was because I wanted to make sure that everyone can learn in the same way, right? Whereas look, these guys have already got the images done for you, okay? So if you're really struggling with the website, go in here and just choose one of these pre-made websites, and obviously you just have to change the text to just write your brand and everything that's there, right? Let's see another niche. Let's go to restaurant, whatever, right? Look at all that. If you're targeting restaurants, you can choose something that's completely pre-built for you. You're good to go. Yeah. But I didn't, I just wanted to give you that learning experience of how to edit bit by bit. But what I would say is, if you're happy with your website, then great. If you're not happy with your website and maybe you're struggling with the design and aesthetics aspect of it, just search your niche and find something different. And the cool thing is that, like, let's say you came here, let's say you chose this website, like you can go in and change all the color theme. Like, let's say this is green, you can change it to blue. So it's completely different, right? Cool. Dia, did that help?
Yeah. No, yeah, very much. So, I did want to mention another thing that I'm not sure if you've seen my website or not, like recently, but I've included a video in it, which I got AI to make it.
Oh, let's have that's exciting. Now, the fact that you said AI made it for you. Now I'm excited.
Like I wrote the prompt and everything, and then it just made it for me.
Oh, this is cool. Okay. Dia, this is your website, right? Let's have a look. Let's see. I'm gonna a part of the process. I'm gonna get you to make a video as well, so that you're gonna have to send to clients. But I think you've got your head step. See, this website looks clean, bro. So if you see his website, there's no gap at the top and the bottom, right? If I remember, you came on the first session and your website was terrible, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it looked like a horror movie.
Yeah. So I gave him the right advice, and mashallah, he's created something amazing now, right? So this is his AI video. I don't know if you can probably hear it.
We can't hear it.
You can't hear it. That's fine. Yeah. So got it. So if you want to have a look at that, you share the link. But yeah, bro, this is amazing, man. This is really, really good. You've even added some FAQs. You might just want to reduce the size here, but this is like such a massive improvement from, go and watch Booster session number 1, and now look at this, and you'll see the difference, right? So Dia, you smashed it, mashallah. Really good, amazing work, bro. Well done. And he's ahead of the game. He's trying, he's jumping in, making AI videos, all that sort of stuff. Awesome stuff. Wicked. Okay. Anyone else have any questions, comments? Anything else? Anyone want to ask anything? Alaikum salam, Huzaifa. How are you doing, my brother?
I'm fine, thank you. You're right.
Good.
I just wanted you to have a look as well at my website, please. It's Property Sales Autopilot.
So let me Huzaifa. Let me jump into that. See, this is the cool thing. I've got access because I've connected everyone's account.
Yeah.
I can just bring it up in a second.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So this is your website, yes?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, go on. Did you want to say something?
Yeah. If you look at the first page, the home page.
Yeah.
This is not the one.
I think this is the I think this is the home page. Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
I wanted as you always mention, the black thing on the top. Is it okay, or do you think I should do something about it?
Yeah, so I think it's just you want to make sure there's less space at the top and the bottom. Yeah. So like this one here, can you see if I go here, it looks much more cleaner. Yeah. Yes. So that's what you want, right? So you want to make it cleaner, yeah?
Until now, to be honest, I don't know how to do this actually.
Got it. So just message us, and I'll maybe send you a video, and maybe we should just add it to the training or something if it's a common issue. Osman, if you're still watching, add a note there. Osman's unwell, so he's not on today's session.
I would send him.
So do send him your love.
What about the rest of the page and?
Yeah, got it. So I'm jumping into that. Yeah. So number 1 is, if you can see the logo, it's quite dark.
Yeah.
So it's like gray and it's on a black background, right?
Yeah.
So you wanna lighten it up a little bit, maybe choose a different color, or maybe you can choose a different color than black, right? So
Okay.
that's point number one. Second thing is I would choose an image here. You've got this like multicolored thing that's going on here.
That's the
So
background. Yes, I just
yeah,
put it.
so I would say like this here, you've got like a nice image. Do you see? Yeah. So you want to create like a nice image, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with this, like it doesn't look too professional with these boxes and these colors.
Yeah.
So I would keep it, instead of multicolors, keep it like a set color and choose what color you're gonna go with. And the same here with like maybe find a better image that is a little bit more relevant. So if it's like property, maybe have a property one,
Yeah.
right? So it look like the fact that you've taken action, it's your first website, really,
Yeah.
really good. Well done for a lot of the effort that you've put in.
Excellent.
So
Yeah.
you know, excellent work. And I think what I want everyone to learn is how to edit the website in a way that it creates a brand. So the
Yeah.
colors are consistent, the fonts are consistent, the images are consistent, the design is consistent, everything aligns nicely, cleanly. So then when somebody comes on it, they're like, okay, this is a professional website, right? So
Yeah.
it's a really good start. And inshallah, once you've taken all the feedback on board, you will improve even more, inshallah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem at all. Got it. Cool. Okay. Is there anybody that has any questions? So instead of reviewing now, if there's anyone that has any
I have
questions,
a question, but it has already
yeah,
been answered.
cool.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Kudra. How you
Okay.
doing, bro?
Okay, so I was thinking, I'm so used to working outside of a system. So I used to work on WordPress, but I want to work like I want to have my own want to work outside of the system. Like when I know like I will be watching these videos, the modules and everything. Profit Machine, I will join the account. But in terms of like creating my own website, I think I wanted to have a go at it. I like the experimentation part and build my own things and then show you what the website will look like. And that's the route I think I wanted to take personally because I enjoy the process of like creating.
Yeah. Okay.
So is that I don't have to use the templates or something?
So are you saying you like the experience of creating from scratch and building? Is
No,
that what you're saying, or if
the
you can
experience
clarify?
of the experience of guiding myself and basically coming to a full like realization and just keep on adding things that will because my business is although it's gonna be niche, but it's going to be I'm gonna be offering other services as well.
Got it. Okay, got it. So my understanding is what you're trying to say is I've given a set system for everyone to follow,
Yeah.
and you wanna experience and experiment a little bit outside of that system. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, kind of. Basically, I will create a niche from the product that we're working with, your product.
Yeah.
Within that niche, expand it, basically give it a lot more sort of the website, the business, give it a lot more sort of like use so clients can actually see that I have a lot more to offer than just like this. I
understand.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you wanna offer more things onto the website.
Yeah, and also like and as a result of I figured that actually I could actually have a go at it on my like using my own skills and stuff, and basically
So look, do what you feel is gonna be best. Okay. So if you want to experience and experiment, that's absolutely fine. That's not a problem at all, right? And like I've given you something to sell. I've built a sales agent because that is something that could be sold for a lot of money, and it's going to help make your clients even more money. Okay, so it's an easy thing to sell. It's a common sense thing to sell, right? So what I want you to get is that once you're progressing, I'm actually going to give you other things to sell. Okay, so I've tried to keep it simple. Like I said, I see a bigger picture, but I can't give you all the information now because it will overwhelm a lot of people. Okay. So for example, I just showed Dia templates for websites, correct? Right. I said to him, look, you know, if you don't like your website, here's ready done for you dentist ones. Yeah. When you talk to clients, you'll find some that don't even have a website, right? You can make one up for them within 5 minutes and say, I've made you a website. Do you want to keep it? Sure. Yeah, cool. How much? And you can say, this is how much it is, right? So there's, like I said, there's 101 things that you can sell. If you feel you want to add to that, what I would say is do what you feel is right and then share it with us and I will give feedback. If I feel you're going down any wrong route, then I'll let you know. If I feel that you're going to go down an even better route than I've even thought of, because obviously you've got your own experience, you've got your own expertise, your own mindset. This is exactly what I want. I don't want people to follow a rigid system. I want them to think outside of the box and create something new for themselves. But the reason why I've given a rigid system first is so that I can give you a foundation and make it as simple an ABC for everyone to start making an income and selling this first. Does that make sense? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, crush it, bro. But keep us updated. Let us know. And I'll be interested to see what you come up with, inshallah. Good stuff. Cool. Anyone else have any questions? Anyone want to add? Somebody put their hands up. Yes, brother. Is that Adil?
Yeah, yes, brother. My name is Ali. I just missed a couple things, and I don't start. I don't have nothing yet. No website, and my question is, how can I fix this?
Cool. Okay. When did you join?
I joined 6 p.m. and I missed 15 minutes.
No. When did you join this program and get access to the training?
From the beginning.
Okay, cool. All right, from the beginning, like, has it been a week, 2 weeks?
Yeah, a week, just a week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so it's not too long, right?
Yeah,
So
not too long.
have you started the introduction videos?
Yes.
Okay, have you started module number 1?
No.
Cool. That's what you need to do. Yeah.
Okay.
So I did give a link. What I would say is go ahead and set up your account now with the Profit Machine. I send the link somewhere. I'll just send
I see the link. I try to fix the link and then I see something with to pay the card or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so if you've got any issues, just drop me a message on WhatsApp. Okay. I'll get that carried out. So that will allow you to start building on the business. Okay. And then what you need to do is number 2 is when you get to module number 1, you're going to then focus on selecting which niche you're going to go with. All right. So go ahead, jump into module number 1, and then you'll start getting progression from there, inshallah. Cool.
Inshallah. Okay, I'm gonna fill it in, inshallah. Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks, brother. Cool.
Thank you, brother.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna give like 5 more minutes approximately. Is there anyone else that has any questions? Any questions, comments?
I have a question.
Oh, sorry. 3 people said. Maimuna, let's ask Maimuna first. Yes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Mashallah. I don't have the machine now you explained to us. Can you send me to?
The Profit Machine, yeah? So
the website, yes.
Yeah, I've sent it. I think I've sent it in the chat. If you go ahead and just check the chat, it should be, if you've got your account,
Can you send me the WhatsApp? No, on WhatsApp.
Yeah. I'll WhatsApp it to you, inshallah. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, that's just the account to start building on everything. So I've sent it to you to get started, inshallah. Cool. Somebody else had no problem at all. Somebody else had a question. So I think I had a guy's voice and I think there was a sister as well.
That would be me.
Who is that? Do you know there's so many faces? Yes, sister, how can I help? There you go. There you are.
Brother, so for the next step for me, it says about a business address. And I remember last week, Isman, I believe it was him that said that he had potential information on how to find forwarding addresses. So I'm looking to hopefully obtain that.
Got it. Okay. just drop us a message and then I'll get Osman to just resend it. There is quite a lot of them online.
Inshallah.
So just, just make sure that they're legit. But we'll recommend a few like that maybe we've used or something. So yeah, I will share that. We'll share that in the WhatsApp group. Just tag Osman and say, can you just share this with me? The poor guy's ill as well. Everyone, do you know what? If everyone could just, while they're on their WhatsApp, just drop him a nice message at some point after this session, or now that, I think he'll be happy. Anyway, any other questions? Anyone else jumping in? Any questions?
Arun, thanks for the complete presentation. You've taken a lot today. This is Amar. I mean, you've been handling the presentation or this session. And I would just like to ask, what's the reason behind all these community meetings? I mean, at the end of the day, you're reaching out a good big number of people around you. Will you be able to focus on the right business? I mean, all the businesses, what we are trying to develop, though I have not started that much on the work, but I'm keeping a low pace due to the activities. But I'm always there initiating in the WhatsApp, whatever you ask me. And what I've seen, the people who are doing good work like Dia, Sonia, all of them, good luck to all of them. And the other thing, what I want to make sure is that is this community thing easily, I mean, you can balance in between the people if we have to focus. Let's say if I want to put accelerator towards launching myself in a couple of days' time. Let's say I taken off for 3 days or 4 days from work. Can I take a step?
Sorry, yeah. So can you just repeat both questions? Just
First thing is that would you be is it easy for you to maintain the balance among all these community members and focusing on the right need of the businesses? Secondly, let's say if I take off from 3 days off from my work and I focus on all the fully training steps what you've provided, will I be able to launch it? I'm just making a little smart guess about the things.
Yeah. No, good questions.
Thank you.
Good questions. Yeah. So number one, can I handle everyone? The answer is no. Literally today, I think I probably sent everyone a WhatsApp message. I think probably 80% of you I sent a WhatsApp message to just to check up and whatever it is, right? Unless Osman had been handling quite a lot, then I didn't. But the community is going to grow as it is, and the team that is going to support the community is going to grow, and inshallah you're going to get supported in different ways, right? So there is going to be somebody that is allocated towards ensuring that you're taking action, right? So I know Zaina's onboarded you. She at the moment has taken a lot of time to help out, so she's going to be there to support you in making sure, and we've got other people as well that are going to be joining in to make sure you're taking action, right? Because those people that are in the community that are not taking action, they're not really serious, we're going to weed them out and then we're going to kick them out of the group, right? So we only want people that are actually taking action and they're doing something and they're doing well, okay? The second level of support is technical, okay? So this week, Osman jumped in, and the week before I was doing a lot of the technical side, but Osman's come in and he's helping a lot of people in terms of the technical issues now, and that's helped a lot, right? Now, my job is a very simple job. My responsibility, my position in the groups is one thing and one thing only, which is to help you make money. Okay? That is my only goal. That is my only focus. All right? So my time is going to go towards not helping you with, oh, there's a tech issue there or a number issue or a website issue. It's going to go towards helping you to ensure that you're getting clients, you're servicing those clients, and you're growing your income. So that's where my time's going to go. And the team around me is going to be built to ensure that you are supported in the best possible way in all those areas where you need the most support, inshallah, right? So that's point number one, right? And as mentioned, like I can't always give everyone one-to-one support as I want, especially as the community grows. And I want to evolve it so that, at the moment you're on a webinar, but and I've got one-to-one support, but I want to take you into small groups of maybe, let's say 5 people, right? Like, for example, if I took the 5 top performing students right now, put them together, they can mastermind and help and support each other, right? So we're going to start building these clusters where we're going to be able to help people in groups, and the group is going to help each other and support each other and also learn for each other. So it will evolve over time. Okay. The next thing is, you said, can I take like 3 days to just go in and sprint and just take a lot of the action? For sure, you will get a lot done. But I would also say there needs to be some level of like consistency as much as you can, as much time you can put in the week, even on the weekend, in the evenings, as much time as you can. The more you do, the better, the more you're going to grow, right? So the way you manage it and the way you manage your time is completely your decision. But my mindset is very simple. The more you can do, the more result you're going to get at the end of this, right? Again, like I said at the beginning of this session, the more you focus on this program, the more it's going to grow into something big. Like you see someone like Dia, he spent the last few weeks, that bubble, his mindset is expanding, his actions expanding, his website's improving, he's testing out other AI tools, developing things. So he's doing that, right? Whereas somebody may be like, oh, I came on the program, but I got a bit busy, I haven't got much done today, right? So everyone should just do as much as they can. I see this as the most important thing in your life, to get yourself in a good financial position. It will help you in terms of every other area of your life. You can give more in charity, more improvement on your health, more improvement to help your family. That's why it's so important, right? So if you can give 3 days, give 3 days. And when you can't give 3 days, do even more on those days when you get back. Give your time to your family. Tell your wife, I'm going to take 1 hour out. I just need to work on my business. Yeah. Other than that, once I'm done, then, I'm all yours. Like these webinars recently started, and even my missus was like, so when are you going to stop doing these webinars? I'm like, they're every Friday now. Okay. I've got a responsibility now. And she's like, oh, but Fridays are chill days and stuff. And I'm like, I'm sorry. We're going to need to change the plan. Yeah. So, made this a priority, and give it as 100% as much as you can. If you can do 3 days, do 3 days. And then once you've done your 3 days, do as much more as you can. I don't know if that answers your question, Amar.
Smartly handled, very, very rightly said. So what I can suggest is that focusing and consistency will be the main focus on the thing. It's somehow the you need to make sure that everything is running, at least start running towards the right direction, as you said in the middle of the presentation. So I hope I get that thing sorted now.
Yeah. One final point is like, instead of like, if you can put 3 days, okay. Instead of like putting like a big burst of action, and then, I'm not saying this is you, somebody puts a big burst of action and then does nothing after that, or they burn out. It's better to just do something small but consistent. It's like doing good deeds. Allah likes small good deeds but consistently, because over time it progresses you in a good direction, inshallah. Cool.
Correct.
All right, guys. Let's take it from there. Well done for everyone for attending the group, for achieving so much. Week in, week out, we're seeing more being done, more action being done, and the community is developing, and we're learning from each other. And well done to everyone that's taking action, completed module number 1 and 2, and moving forward. And like I said, I've got the journey laid out for you. Just follow the journey, and I'm telling you, your life is gonna change in a really, really positive way in the coming months. So inshallah, just trust the process, take action, and just make this a must for you in your life. That's what I want to end on.
Can I ask one question? One last question?
Yeah, sure.
Is that I want the moderator to be a bit patient with us, because sometimes some of us have like really, we can't really handle so many things at the same time. So like, I'm just asking the moderator if they don't see any progress online on the application online, that if they don't see any progress, like clicks or like work done, I would like to ask them to be a bit patient, because we are committed. Doesn't mean that we're not committed, but we are committed. It doesn't mean that we should get kicked out, but it won't. At any point in time, I don't plan on taking like a week without being working on this project, right? Maybe like 3-4 times a week. Yeah.
So just to clarify, I think it's a good point. Let me just clarify. Obviously, if somebody needs a bit more time, obviously we're not going to kick them out, right? What I meant by kicking somebody out was if somebody's coming in and they're taking no action, and while not taking action, they're not even communicating with us, then that's a red flag for us, right? So what we do is we've got our process where we don't just kick somebody out. We call them, like sometimes somebody could have an emergency in their home or a problem or something. And obviously we're very empathetic. We make sure that we communicate, we message them, we call them. But if somebody goes completely ghost and then they're doing nothing, and we've given them time and we've given them some warnings, then we'll go down that route. But you've got nothing to worry about, bro. It's not a matter of if somebody's a little bit slow. As long as like if me, Osman, or Zaina message you on WhatsApp and ask you how you're doing, let us know. Even if you didn't do anything that week, let us know. I'm doing nothing, right? I've done nothing, and that's fine. Okay, as long as you let us know, that's no problem at all. It could be like, I'm sorry I didn't do anything today, this week, but this is what I'm gonna do. That's what we want to see. All right, cool. All right, guys and girls, thank you so much for joining. It's been
I was just waiting for a question I had. Like,
so much.
yeah,
thank you
sure,
much
sure.
for the overview.
Sure. We've got one more question. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, this is Anis. Regarding, well, my case, I haven't got any previous experience in setting up a website. So
Okay.
do I have to go and learn how to set up a website so that I construct it, or is there some assistance or help within the community or that I can use to do that?
Yeah, sure. So probably 80-90%, probably 90% of the people in the program have never done a website before. Okay, so you're actually in the same position as majority of the people. So a lot of the websites we just reviewed in today's session, a lot of them probably, like for example, Faduma, have you ever done a website before? Faduma, have you?
No.
No. Yeah. So you see, right? So Anis, what you need to do is just go into the training, and what I've done is I've created the website for you. Okay. So it's all set up, and then what I guide you to do in the training is to create your own brand and then update the website so it's unique to you. Does that make sense?
All right. So within the training that I'm just following up, I will find something that will help me to set up my website as well.
That's correct. Yeah. So we want to
All
make
right,
it So we try to make it as easy and simple as possible for you. And if you've got any problems, then just let us know. Have you started module number 1?
I've finished module number 1, all of it.
Oh,
I
sorry,
started
number 2.
module number 2, but I haven't registered yet for the Prophet Machine account. Because I'm still just trying to find out what are the building blocks that I have to have them to get ready for them. Then I'll go back to the training of the module 1 and follow the steps of setting up my account there, and then the rest of the steps. So I'm about to finish module number 2, the videos, but not the steps yet.
Got it. Okay. So what you need to do it now. I'll just send you the link. Create your account, the Prophet Machine account now. Okay. Once you've done that, then you can execute the information on the training on module number 2, and by the end of it, you will have everything set up.
All right.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
So I've just sent the link. Just make sure that gets done, and then
I've
you'll
got
be
it,
good. Yeah, you'll be good to go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's
Got it.
actually in video number 6 in module 1. There.
Perfect.
All right.
Yeah. So that's
Thank
the
you very much.
reason. It's one of the first things I get you to do, just so that we get everything set up there. Awesome. Got it. Okay. So what I want everyone to do before they jump off, if you can give me some feedback in terms of in the comment section, how you found today's training, just go ahead and comment in the comment section how you found it. Would really appreciate any feedback. It will benefit me a lot, and everyone in the background as well. So thank you so much for everyone for coming along on the call. Do drop me some feedback in the comment section, and inshallah I'll see you in the WhatsApp groups. We're here for you. We're gonna crush it, and I'll see you same time, same place next week, inshallah, as well. All right, guys.
All right. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. To get access to the AI Agency Launch Club for free and see everything inside, click the link in the description.